Hey guys, it's Iron Man here, and today we are going to be taking a look at a scenario where, guess who? Turkey forms an empire, so let's get started. Alright, so ignoring northern Cyprus and the existence of British military bases over here, Turkey will be invading Cyprus. So, yeah, let's get started, and also ignoring the alliance treaty I think they have with Greece. But yeah, so, this will be a pretty easy Turkish victory here, as, yeah, let's take a look at this peace treaty. So this peace treaty is pretty basic. They just kind of fully annex Cyprus. Because why not take the whole island? Like, honestly, Cyprus is actually a pretty good island to have. I'd say like they're useful to have. But yeah, let's get on with the next invasion. So now we are going to be taking a look at an invasion of Syria here. So what is it called? Yeah, Turkey decides to declare war on Syria, and we're going to be taking a look at an invasion here. So basically Turkey's just going to kind of enter Syria here at first, and they're not going to make too significant gains because like it's just kind of like whatever, because like Turkey's expecting something kind of big to happen. But I guess they do kind of make significant gains, but it's nothing like too huge. But the thing they were kind of expecting though is they were expecting a revolt, which, guess what, guys, it will in fact happen. It will in fact happen, as what is it called, the rest of the Syrian government just kind of revolts against Syria here, like pretty much taking everything. Yeah, like let's take a look at this peace treaty here. So basically, taking a look at this peace treaty, each side is kind of just like taking what they've had, to be honest. Like, so yeah, so Turkey is kind of upset about this, but it's kind of whatever though, because, and yeah, like a little frowny face for Turkey, I suppose. But yeah, Turkey isn't too upset about this though, because what is it called? They have another invasion coming up, so let's get to that. So Turkey's next invasion here is going to be of Lebanon. So they will be landing like right off the coast of Cyprus here. And so basically what's going to end up happening here is Lebanon's going to kind of get screwed over by Turkey, because Lebanon is a pretty weak country. I don't know if you guys know this. But yeah, they are a pretty weak country, and Turkey is definitely a stronger country now ever since the takeover of Syria and Cyprus. And like just like pretty much everything, like military training, whatever. So they completely take Lebanon, and like let's take a look at this peace treaty here. So taking a look at this peace treaty, what is it called? We can see that Turkey has fully annexed Lebanon. So yeah, let's get on with the next invasion. So looking at this next invasion here, this is actually going to be an invasion of the new Syrian government, because Turkey's kind of mad that they couldn't get the amount of land that they didn't like that. I guess like kind of happened. Like, even though they wanted the Syrian government to rebel, they didn't think like the peace treaty would be just like this, but they didn't automatically want to war with them, but they kind of do now. They also kind of want to connect with Lebanon. So anyway, let me stop babbling, and yeah, like let's get on with this war. So basically what's going to end up happening here is the new Syrian government is definitely democratic, and they don't really stand much of a chance. And even though they are probably supported by the US, probably not militarily though, because of NATO, whatever. Definitely like maybe like buy supplies or something, I don't know. Maybe even volunteers. I don't know. But what is it called? They are gonna kind of be wiped out by the Turkish forces here, as we can even see Turkish forces making a push towards Damascus, which is encircled, and eventually pretty much all of Syria is taken over here at least. And what is it called? And finally, the battle of what is it called? The Battle of Damascus happens, which comes in a decisive Turkish victory. So basically the rest of Syria just kind of surrenders, and let's take a look at this peace treaty here. So taking a look at this peace treaty here, Turkey has actually fully annexed, what is it called? They have actually fully annexed, I guess, the new Syrian government or whatever, Syria now. Basically, yeah, and I know the borders and, like, pretty much, like, everything about this kind of mapping is, like, not perfect. But this is going to be my new mapping software, Paint.net, and I promise you guys, I will get better. It won't be perfect, but I promise you there will still be quality content with this, even if it's not automatically. But anyway, let's get on with the next invasion. So the next invasion is going to be of an Armenia, and they actually tell Azerbaijan to just please stay out of this, because like they really don't want anything to do with, like, they're like hey man, like we kind of want this land, and Azerbaijan, being a Turkish ally, is just kind of like, okay man, like whatever, I kind of want to land, but it's fine. Basically, yeah, and ignoring the Russian defense treaty, I don't know if I said that. I don't know if it's, yes, CSTO, I think that is a defense treaty. But yeah, ignoring like pretty much all alliances or whatever. Actually, yeah, I should have said that because I was mentioning NATO earlier. So yeah, ignoring all alliances. I don't even know what I was saying about NATO earlier. I forget. But yeah, ignoring all alliances, Armenia just kind of gets steamrolled over here. Other than like maybe some Russian like I guess like supplies. That's why they didn't completely crumble right away. But they do eventually crumble within like I guess like 6 months instead of 3 months. But well instead of like a month. But let's take a look at this peace treaty here. So taking a look at this peace treaty here, we see that Turkey has fully annexed Armenia. So we are finally gonna get on to our second to last invasion here. So our second to last invasion here is gonna be of Georgia from Turkey, and we're ignoring like Ukraine's like I guess like relations with them here. Like we're just kind of ignoring like all Western relations here, other than like definitely a lot of support. And that is actually going to be why the Turks struggle at first. And hold on, let me just redo that. This is actually going to be why the Turks struggle a little bit. And for some reason, that border is not working too well. But yeah, the Turks do struggle a little bit. I guess they landed neighborly, whatever. So yeah, the Turks struggle a little bit, but eventually, I would say after like maybe 2 years, they eventually do capture what is it called? I guess the capital of Georgia and start kind of like steamrolling the country. As what is it called? Georgia just kind of decides to surrender here. So let's take a look at this peace treaty. So taking a look at this peace treaty here, Russia, what is it called? Turkey has fully annexed Georgia as well, but now they only have I'll include one more. They only have one more invade. They only have two more invasions, and we'll see. And I'll show y'all what these countries are. And right before that, though, they are actually gonna buy this Azerbaijani exclave real quick for like definitely a lot of money. But this definitely, I guess, like helped relations between the countries, so it wasn't necessarily a bad thing. But yeah, they also buy this Azerbaijani exclave. So let's get on to the second to last invasion, though. So this second to last invasion, oh boy, will it be one? Oh boy. So basically what's gonna end up happening here is Turkey's gonna end up invading Bulgaria, alright guys? So, Turkish troops just end up kind of, like, crossing into Bulgaria, and, Bulgaria won't get any, like, I guess, like, military help other than, like, volunteers or whatever, so that's why they didn't get completely steamrolled, and that is actually why they're gonna be able to put up a little bit of a fight here, as you guys can see, like, just a little bit of one, not a ton. They're not able to enter Turkish territory because the Turkish defense is too high for that. But yeah, basically what ends up happening here is Bulgaria is eventually gonna get steamrolled. I think Sofia was already taken, but they didn't automatically surrender. But now with the loss of their coastline and most of their important areas, they just ultimately do end up surrendering. So yeah, let's take a look at this peace treaty, shall we? So now taking a look at this peace treaty, Turkey has annexed most of Bulgaria, and what is it called? And they've made a vassal state of the remaining areas of it. So anyway, let's get on to the last invasion, and I bet y'all know what it is, but let's get started. So now taking a look at this final invasion here, it's gonna be of Greece. Wow. Wow, like I did not expect that, guys. But yeah, anyway, so Turkey's gonna end up invading Greece. The first island they're gonna end up landing in is Crete. And by the way, I was being sarcastic earlier. I don't know what is wrong with me. But yeah, they're gonna end up landing in Crete here, and they're also gonna make their own pushes from the Greek mainland, and actually manage to take a decent portion of Greece here. And the Greeks did not expect this to happen. Nonetheless, they do get a lot of Western support, though, a lot more than Bulgaria did. And they actually make their own little push into Bulgaria, but this won't really do too much, I guess. Because Greece, they're kind of screwed. Like, they just kind of are in this scenario, because look at this. Hold on. I'm sorry. Because look at what Turkey's going to end up doing to them. They're going to end up getting fucked up by Turkey here, honestly. Like, a bunch of troops just kind of make, I guess, like, landings, like, Air Force, whatever. So, basically what's gonna end up happening here is, Greece is just kind of like, hey man, can we please sign peace? And Turkey's like, fine. So, taking a look at this peace treaty here, Turkey has taken a lot of land from Greece here, and, what is it called? Let me actually just, like, uncolor Greece, because that might make them, like, look even nicer, actually. Oh, there we go. So, yeah, the rest of Greece is kind of like, I guess, like, uncolored, whatever. But yeah, Turkey takes the amount of land they've wanted from Greece here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, And leave a like and subscribe and comment if you did enjoy. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Oh, and that was the scenario Turkey formed an empire. If that wasn't obvious enough.